Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. Between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants.
To kick off for New York.
Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're off from MetLife. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Yeah! There we go, boys.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Takes this in at the 25. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st and 10 from the 41. They go right back to Tracy. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Tracy once more. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Giants will have a first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look at the defense.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot, but the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
On second down. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Play action now for Prescott. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Wide 8. Then we're going to 53. Then we're going to 54. Wide 8. 26.
Straight ahead with Williams. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Dak to the air here. And screen here to Blue. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Jake, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Throw here, third down. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Dak off the play fake. He's got it inside the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
They'll run the toss for Williams. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Play action, Prescott. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Prescott will look to throw. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Kill.
Dak now from the gun. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. George Pickens the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the
Aubrey now to
Cowboys.
kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Give to Tracy up the middle. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's the Cowboys out in front. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They start with 2nd and 6. Here goes Dart to the air. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
Gain of 6.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
3rd down, Tracy gets it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Dart from the pistol. Rolling out to his left. He's running with it. running down the left side. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Darts out of the shotgun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. Quick slant caught by Neighbors. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Giants, 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Flushed out of the pocket. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. Then he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants start to fight back for their first points of this game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. But when you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
To kick off for New York.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Another run for Williams. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Running right, it's Williams. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On second down, a run with Williams. He loses the football. But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they keep possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball.
Intended for Pickens. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Giants take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Tracy on 1st and goal. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Giants parlay the interception into points. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Cowboys 7.
Gano ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah, really good.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Cowboys with a long field ahead. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Yeah, really good.
Working out of the gun. It's Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
15. 1st down, Dallas.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st down, here's Dak. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 31-yard play, and it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
1st down.
47.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Dak. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here we go, 47. Hey, kill. 26.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Prescott now off the play fake. That hit affected that throw, and it sails out of bounds, incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really...
The lateral goes haywire, football! But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they're going to keep possession. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Here's Dak. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. This 42 yards from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through. And it's dropped back down to a 4-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
Starting from the 5. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
6-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
70 Lions.
Yep, as expected. They go to the grab and start this one off. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Warrior 70. Ready, go.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. He's going to push one deep down the route. Big gain downfield. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants will add to their lead at the end of the half. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants drive their lead to 11. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Turpin with a return. Showing a little burst so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here's the final play of our first half. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Back to throw it. it. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Shoots away from one. And the Giants do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Check smash. Check smash.
From the gun, here's Darts. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
First down.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Green, triple C, ready. Blue ready. Easy. Wait.
Here's Winston, 1st and 10. Going deep here for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Gano for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants push their lead to 18.
Cowboys 10. Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Dak to the air here. He finds Pickens left side. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Then we're going to 53.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brian Burns coming up with the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Now here's Prescott. Into the hands of Pickens. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Williams. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Michael McFadden able to make the play. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. From the red zone on first. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
At that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Yeah! Wide in. We're going to 54, wide in. Here we go, going to 54, wide in.
First and goal, here's Williams. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Give him 4 on that play, so now they've got 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he makes it across. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
Cowboys 17.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Set up. Viking 18.
He's on the ground here. Tracy. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here we go, set. Bravo 80.
One play action with Dart. Bails out of the pocket quick. Caught in the comeback route. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Darts out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, will really make tight ends a locker-room favorite.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Zach Sealer there to bring him down.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
A About set. This is 3rd and 5.
70, Warriors 70, Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Now Dart. Pass brought in by Slayton. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Okay,
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun, it's Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
49-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on. 70 Lions.
To throw, here's Dart. Set up the screen to Neighbors. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check smash. Reset.
And you just get the play off. Got a man and Neighbors has it. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Giants up multiple scores and on their way if they can keep this up to closing this one out. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Buying some time right. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
2nd and 3 now. A handoff to Tracy. And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the price for moving the chains that time. Working quickly here.
That's another Giants 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Buying some time left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's forced that bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Check go.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. So now a timeout for a player who was shaken up on that previous snap. And I think we can all agree, not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Go.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the...
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Turpin with a return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up second down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
It's Pickens on the slant. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. First down, here's Dak. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 49-yard line.
Dak throwing again. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So now they have third and short.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
On third down, here's Williams. And this is going to wind up short. The defense all over that run. They only let him get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be fourth down.
Brings up fourth down and 1.
Desperation time here. He connects downfield. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on fourth down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Caden. That's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
From the red zone now. Catch made by Schoonmaker. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Yeah, here we go.
Now Dak to throw. Hits him on the out route. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He throws.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch them off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
And the Giants' hands team secures the football. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he gets this forward to the 19.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Third and just 2 to go.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap, a give to Tracy. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. It's a 36-yard look for him. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants up by 11. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. It's a 36-yard look for him. The kick by Gano is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Chooses to bring this one out. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Dak to the air here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys now within 1 score in the 4th. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. Right, higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there.
And he'll get into the end zone to make this a 1-score game in the 4th quarter. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man, and you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. Approaching 90 seconds remaining in this game. Not much time. They've got to get this one back. And the Giants' hands team secures the football. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. The give to Tracy up the middle. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Second down now, 7 to go.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Tracy once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 19, half for 11, half for 11. Mike, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18. Go.
Looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has the Giants' first down. And it's indeed a giant one, partner. That locks up this victory.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
They go right back to Tracy. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop, Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Gano for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants bump the lead up to 13 points.
44, Cowboys 31. Graham Gano to kick
Gano
off
ready to send this away. Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Dad. Trying to push deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. Penalty moves them closer. It's 3rd and 5 now.
Yeah, here we go.
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Big gain downfield. He has this down to the 34. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
Cowboys, 1st down. A 39-yard
One final shot here.
1st down, Dallas.
And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. Well, Brock, the playoffs